Hi, my name is Derek Obasi. I'm the founder of NIQC Inc. So today we're going to be talking about prosperity and trade. So this presentation is about driving prosperity through trade inclusion. So NIQC Inc. Our mission on this product is to make international trade safer, smarter, and more inclusive, ensuring that SMEs can thrive, don't collapse under the weight of market forces. So here we go. So basically, the global trade breakdown in terms of inclusion is broken down here. Asia, as you can see, Asia has almost 46%. Africa is 2%. The North America is almost 20 something percent. Europe is about 36%. Oceania is about 12 to 18%, something like that. South America is almost 2% also. So as you can see, there are a lot of disparities in terms of trade inclusion. Africa being having 85% of the world's product or raw materials, yet its inclusion is 2%. So there's a lot of imbalance in trade, as you can see. So what we're building is something that can help the world SMEs engage and drive up these metrics. So there comes ASCEND. So the market opportunity for ASCEND is basically the global trade is having some transformation driven by digitalization and regional integration, and the demand for more inclusion participation by SMEs, by small and medium scale enterprises. But as you can see, 90% we SMEs are 90% of the businesses worldwide, but yet it accounts for 10% of global trade. So which means global trade has been hijacked by the big, you know, by the institutional companies. So that's why we built Ascend. So Ascend is positioned to bridge this global gap by creating a unified digital ecosystem where SMEs can access trade finance, logistics, certification, and market linkages all in one place. So we're going to be connecting SMEs across Africa, North America, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. And the opportunities, as you can see, is abound. Is a $5 trillion SME trade finance gap. This is from the IFC. There's a $6.3 trillion in global B2B cross-border e-commerce projected by 2030. The digital transformation of trade finance expected to grow over 20%, creating demand for integrated platforms like Ascend. There's a global push for equitable trade participation initiatives from WTO, World Bank, G20, etc. So by enabling this two-way trade, helping emerging markets and SMEs export globally, we capture both value, the morals, and the value on both sides of the global commerce of inclusive trade. So we go on. So this is basically showing you what we do, our solution. This is how it looks: is a marketplace with trade finance operation embedded in it, lending infrastructure, and payment rails. Okay, the product. So we go to the product. Part one. So ascend. Ascend means accelerate, connect, expand, network, and dominate. And our core mission is to take SMEs from local markets to global stage, providing access to trade finance, logistics, certification, all in one ecosystem. Ascend, our framework basically is ascend means to ascend. So we're empowering SMEs to prosper globally. So basically, this is what it looks like to ascend from one step, from one flight to the other, to the other. So while you ascend, we give you what you need to ascend to the next steps. So this is Ascend by Nike Inc. So our platform framework basically is at 5 levels. So the goal of Ascend is A, accelerate, C, connect, E, expand, and network, D, dominate. So at each stage, we have eligibility requirements and the ecosystem support and the outcome we're trying to have at the end of the day. So Let's start from level one. So basically, our goal in level one is to build foundation, establish brand identity, and basically achieve a first rate success. So let's even validate if your market is working. Can you do a first rate? So basically, this is the profile of the level one is early stage entrepreneurs, artisans, or startups trying to validate their business or their product service. With minimal structure, employees can be one person to nine people. Once you are under revenue of 125,000, depending on the country, the and you've done and your volume of trade is about 25,000, less than 25,000. So you fit into this category. And we can support this category with business foundation, financial literacy, export readiness, local market listings for first sales, feedback, finance, and access to microfinance and standard trade funding. Connect local buyers, supplier onboarding, branding, product readiness, logo positioning, business registration, basic licensing, and mentorship. So all this come the level one has access to all this. So how it happens is when you get to the next level, what you don't need goes out. So you don't have access to basic business foundation. We don't have that for the level two because you're now a bigger company. So it drops out. Level three, you don't have access to, what you need for connecting because right now you've connected, you're expanding, you need more of trade insurance, multi-currency financing, all that, payment settlement at that level. So this is how it rises from each level to the other as the ecosystem supports on every level. So ACEND is a group of services and companies put together in an ecosystem to support all these facets. So ACEND Learn, ACEND Market, ACEND Connect, ACEND Scale, ACEND Finance, etc. So here are some of the products that we put together that is on the ecosystem. So we have Trademaster Academy, the One Shop Central for the e-commerce. We have Certify that helps you mentoring, licensing, and every product. The trade finance, working capital, and insurance products is on the Trade FIQ. Ascend Connect, we have the Ascend Buy, which brings buyers and sellers to network. We have the supplier list where other suppliers list their product for sale. So this is the entire ecosystem, and we are still testing other products that will come into the ecosystem. So the NIQC advantage. So the trade platforms, export, import, matching across continents, embedded finance, cross-border payments, logistics and supply chain partners, affiliate partnership and networks, licensing. So all these are inside in one box. Is a toolbox of trade. So our technology. So basically, we have been able to build out a technology. It operates on a scalable cloud-based trade and finance platform built to connect buyers, sellers, financiers in emerging markets. So basically, we have seven types of infrastructure. So we build a marketplace infrastructure. We built out the affiliate program integration. We built out trade finance and logistics back end. We have the API infrastructure, which is connected a lot of from API from the banking side, depending and from the on the supplier side. So we have the data handling analytics, email marketing and automation, which we use to keep our people informed and updated day to day. Then we have the cloud infrastructure and the security. So generally, this is how the technology we have built out is. Yeah, as you can see here, these are the APIs, finance, logistics, API, our growth and affiliates, marketing, and our e-commerce and security. So how Ascend works is a connected ecosystem for global SMEs, embedded finance, marketplace access, transaction security. We have escrow back payment and fraud prevention and logistics tracking. Affiliate network agents drive the deals on and the deal flow and local onboarding. So going forward, you can see how it works when you're selling. You go into the platform. We link you to the buyer meets seller, whatever you then the deals are done safely via bank to bank relationship. So part two is the business. So our business model. So basically, most of our revenue stream is subscription. You pay a monthly or annual fee to be on the platform and access all the tools that you need in the toolbox. Also, we have transaction fees based on the transactions we are managing in terms of the trade side or the finance side. So we have transaction fees, 1 to 3%. We also have affiliate revenue, partner commission. So a lot of affiliate brings the submit deals to us, and when any of our tools close the deals, we also have commissions from there. We also have verified trade analytics. Most banks wants to get analytics from our platform to understand what the SMEs are going through, and because most SMEs are going to be using the products from the bank, financial institutions to the insurance companies. So we're the best people to actually, we're the best leads for marketing leads for all these institutions. In terms of traction, at this point right now, we have 1,200 verified suppliers and buyers of across Africa, Canada, and UAE already onboarded on the platform. We already have partnership discussions with the Bank of China, Exim Bank, African Export, Exim Bank, African Exim Bank, and the Canadian Trade Associations, and as to keep speaking to more. In terms of African banks, we have First Bank Nigeria is already running a pilot with us. FCMB we're in conversation. Lotus Bank, Zenith Bank, Fidelity Bank, Wema Bank. Um, in terms of affiliates, currently we have 120 affiliate partner networks established in 3 continents, and we're growing. In terms of pilot trades in agriculture, processed food, and logistics sectors, we have been able to do one pilot trade of each, which I'll show you in a moment. In terms of fraud on the platform, is zero fraud at the moment because it's basically a handshake of we go through the bank to bank, so it's basically bank to bank handshakes. Use that testimonial and improve trust is growing on the platform. So these are the people we're currently in conversation with, EDC, BDC, Exim Bank, ETC, and the rest. And basically, we're in partnership with Bar Structure, Asonic Bay, Melon Pay, and our partnerships are growing. In terms of competition and differentiation, a lot of people, in terms of competition, will say Alibaba, but Alibaba is focused mostly on the marketplace, no finance, no verification. We have a verified and plus financial transactions on the platform, although it goes from bank to bank, but we are behind most of those transactions and we follow through. Amazon mostly focuses on logistics, limited SME support. They don't put their SMEs, they don't know their SMEs as well as we do. For us, we work with our SMEs with the bank and we work with the trust. So yeah, Twitch is mostly commodity insights, not SME inclusive. For us, we go through the education part with our SMEs and we onboard them. So these are some of our differentiators, and more we have more competitors, smaller competitors, but in the smaller competition we have, most of them are not built out properly. We are the ones I see that are really built out. um, okay, in terms of our go-to-market strategy, so Ascend, we're looking at from local routes to global reach, the all-in-one SME and trade enablement platform integrating finance, logistics, certification, and digital tools. And our core differentiators will be tiered SME growth, because we grow you as you grow in stages. You go into the next, so it's kind of gamified, level one, level two, level three. So with a verified, since we have a verified growth scoring system, embedded finance. You get to this level, you can apply for financing. You get to this level, you can apply for trade finance. So that is our brand positioning. So as your growth partner, in terms of target market, our primary target market is Africa, since there's a lot of in terms of Africa, there's a lot of digitization technology to go in there. North America is one of our targets, and we're looking for smaller companies that are looking for growth, the SMEs in North America that needs a lot of growth. So we're not looking at the institutionalized companies, really, really. We're looking to bite into their own profits, but we're looking to use the small companies and make them more, what will I say, make them more competitive in the market. Basically, institutions like banks, DFI, trade agencies, government SME programs are some our own clients, because because our SMEs will be using their services and will be sending our SMEs to use their service. So they are both clients, back and forth. Our target segments will be nano SMEs, micro, small enterprise, medium. We won't be too much of the network and dominate the regional global players. We would like to see our SMEs grow into that. So we'll be focused on the nano, micro, small, medium, and yeah, some of the products, medium enterprise mostly. Our value proposition will be SMEs to access to branding, licensing, certification, trade marketplace, financing and export readiness, growth score visibility for funding eligibility. Value proposition is to access verified. Our value proposition to now the big companies, to the banks, will be access to verified SME portfolios, reduce risk lending and trade finance opportunities, partnership in SMEs, and inclusion and data insight. So this will be our value proposition to the bigger companies, to our clients, to our sponsors. Our pilot strategy. So basically, currently we're running the pilot. So we have, on the growth SME side, we have more than 20 SMEs now going through the nano, the asset, not the stage one. So what we do, we're tracking down their scores and outcome, developing a scalable working framework, post pilots, marketing channels for them, webinars and SME bootcamp, trade fairs, and affiliate programs. So these are the things we're going to use in terms of our pilot strategy. Okay, in terms of pricing model, um, so I told you before, we have the subscription, we have the premium models. In terms of brand and certification, we have platform licensing per SME scoring fee. Um, we have also have partners. We have the commission on trade and referral deals. Our revenue mostly is from subscription, trade transaction commission, institution platform fee, branding and certification services, and affiliate partnerships. Acquisition. So basically, we want to, in terms of customer acquisition, we want to leverage our affiliate network. So we increase our affiliate network. We will grow our back office. So our back office will be driving the affiliates, doing product training for them to understand each product on the ecosystem and how to drive those products. So that's how we want to do the acquisition. And as we acquire, we split profit commissions with the affiliate. So we have Go Global will ACEND webinars, which will be a monthly feature in for our SMEs. So we try to bring people that can help them, give them the ideas on what to do at that level. We collaborate with export council, trade agencies, and trade agencies also to man to drive these ads, because most times, export council, they are NGOs and they support. So with our platform, they can support uh, their constituencies. So we see trade agencies as a way we can acquire clients. Banks and microfinance partners, yes, because we are bringing them clients. Logistics bodies and certification bodies, yes. Government SME program, DFI, yes. Then affiliate advisor and digital trade hub. So these are all ways we can drive acquisition of clients. Um, so communication campaigns, fine. Execution roadmap. Uh, yeah, we're already executing now. So mitigation measures. So we use existing SME database for pilot, simplify onboarding with guided mentorship, standardized partner APIs, and hire regulatory experts. So this is how we're going to mitigate any issues we might be seeing in the future. Oh, okay. Here it says visit the ecosystem. So I'm going to give you like a brief tour of the ecosystem. Okay, I can click that. Okay. So we'll visit the ecosystem after we're done. So part three, welcome to the company itself. So NIQC was founded in Montreal, Canada, as a is a trade finance and e-commerce platform created to make global trade safer, smarter, and more inclusive for small, medium enterprises. We were established here in 2023. We started in 2021, but the company actually we started as something else then, but this particular company actually started in 2023. So we started by connecting businesses across Africa, Caribbean, North America, and other emerging markets through an integrated ecosystem. So we're doing this as a service before we decided to build a platform. So we wanted to bridge the gap between local producers, international buyers, and address the challenges of financing, currency risk, and supply chain. So this is what drove us to this. So as you know, I'm the founder. My name is Derek Obasi. I've been a trade finance innovator and founder of Nike Inc. And I was actually born into a family of international traders. I gained early exposure to the complexity of global commerce and witnessed firsthand how currency volatility and financial mismanagement can dismantle thriving business. So these experiences shaped me, and I had a deep understanding of risk at both micro and macro levels. So from operational challenges faced by small trader to systemic barriers that hold out global finance. At 16, I was already handling trade documentation and experimenting with bank instruments, even in a place where such system was not popular because at that point I was living in Nigeria. Um, so this whole thing involved me in a career in development and project finance consulting. I advised governments, I advised states, and through a private, I never worked for them, but in my private capacity, they came to me as consultant and I advised them. So here, basically, I'm applying this unique blend of field experience, financial insight, and policy understanding how to build equitable two-way trade system that connects the globe SMEs in the globe. So my mission is to make international trade safer, smarter, and more inclusive. Okay. So basically, my team, Dr. Kelechi, he's been a CTO and he's the MD of also the CEO of Melon Pay. So he's he's a he's a global develop he's in the Global Development Institute, University of Manchester. But I can tell you what he does. So in terms of building the product, he's a product person. So he's the president of our product. So we go through the product, go to the back end, make sure everything works out. I introduced you to Gora Jonathan. So she's admin to, so she looks into the financing to make sure there's no legal loopholes, make sure our books are clean and company's going on. Then I have Olu Mindi Mohammed. So Olu is his knowledge in the financial sector covering investment banking. He was a former banker with I think JP Morgan Chase Investment Bank London, and He's been working actively in derivatives. He resolves complex deals, credit link notes, equity link, hedge funds, etc. So he does all the whole bunch. Um, we have other team members that are not listed here, and okay, their advisory is coming soon. I'm going to let you know. So in terms of the product right now, in terms of capacity score for tech, we can score ourselves 40%. Our staffing, maybe our staffing is about 10%. I'm not gonna lie. Communication 10%, business development 30%, sales at 10%. So and we're growing. So basically, we're asking for strategic partnership in sales and influence. We're seeking partners who can collaborate with us to expand our market reach, drive product adoption, and amplify our influence across global trade ecosystem. We're looking to align with organizations and individuals that share our vision of empowering SMEs through inclusive global trade. Okay, so here I close. At NIQC, we're building Ascend. Ascend is more than just a marketplace. We're building a trusted bridge between continents. We're helping Africans, Asians, North America, SMEs source and sell safely with one seamless banked infrastructure. Every transaction is verified. It moves us closer to where the world is no longer at risk. Reliable, inclusive, and intelligent. You can reach us at these places and we'll get back to you. Thank you. My name is Derek.